New episode of an old favorite gets off to a jumping start.
You're watching.
Hundreds of Tampa Bay kids were at Busch Gardens today for a sneak preview of the all-new Captain Kangaroo show. About 120 children shared in the festivities. They were treated to a screening of the first show, a giant carrot cake, and a storybook reading by the captain himself. The locally produced children's program debuts across the country this weekend. The new Captain Kangaroo, 41-year-old John McDonough, is a huge fan of his predecessor, Bob Keeshan.
The Florida kids got their first look at the new and improved Captain Kangaroo. Today, the kids got to watch the new Roo, John McDonough, tape a show at Busch Gardens. The show will be produced in Tampa, but it airs nationally starting this weekend.
And Gulf Coast will take you to the premiere party. Well, later tonight, a new show premieres featuring the Gulf Coast. It's called Pensacola Wings of Gold. Our Sandra Shaw is standing by live in Pensacola, where a premiere party is about to get started. Sandra, you're there.
Manager of TV5, Buck Long. And Mr. Long, tell me, we have been anticipating this for so long. We put a lot of work into this. Tell me what you think it means for the Gulf Coast to have Pensacola Wings of Gold.
Oh, I think it's one of the greatest publicity opportunities in the world. If any city in the United States could get this kind of an opportunity, we ran out some numbers just for fun the other day, and it comes out to about $1.9 million that they would have to pay just to have Pensacola mentioned as often as it will be mentioned in 200 cities across the United States. This program will air on the weekends for the next 52 weeks, and hopefully for a lot of weeks after that.
Well, after spending some time in San Diego and in Pensacola with the iMart producers and the cast and the crew, I can tell you that I think that's a definite. And also, we wanted to mention tonight the party is sponsored by the Naval Aviation Museum Foundation. And joining me now, I have Colonel Deej Kiley. He's a retired Marine colonel. And Deej, this is not only good exposure for Pensacola, but good exposure for Marine aviators.
It is, and as I mentioned before, this is the cradle of naval aviation. Marines are an integral part of naval air. We're very proud of it, and I think that the show itself will present some fine values of patriotism and devotion to duty and people doing good things for their country.
All right, absolutely. You want to tune in, you can't miss it. Pensacola Wings of Gold tonight at 10:35 p.m. right after News 5. Maris.
All right, thanks, Sandra. Looks like a pretty good show.
Gold premieres tonight. We'll have a sneak preview next. Stay with us.
The new TV show Pensacola Wings of Gold premieres here on WKRG right after our newscast tonight. Earlier this evening, 500 special guests got a sneak preview of the new show at a premiere party held at the National Museum of Naval Aviation. Guests got to view highlights of the first show and seem excited about the international exposure Pensacola will gain through the show.
It's going to be absolutely wonderful for our area. I mean, to be on TV, on a weekly series, and to showcase Pensacola, it's going to be great.
It's really an excellent opportunity for us to get very positive publicity, and we think it's just an excellent way to showcase the military and the community and tourism in our area.
And again, you can watch the first episode of Pensacola Wings of Gold right here on Channel 5 after the newscast.
There's a place where women are trained to be strong, where men are challenged to be proud, and where leaders are built from the ground up. They're the heart of the Corps, and this is a home of the brave. James Brolin stars in Pensacola Wings of Gold.
Last night, you may have tuned into the TV5 premiere of Pensacola Wings of Gold, the story of Marine aviators based at Pensacola's Naval Air Station. Someone else who closely watched last night's debut was Trader John, whose local club in downtown Pensacola is the unofficial home of the Blue Angels, as well as all naval aviators. Trader John believes Wings of Gold could put Pensacola on the world map.
I think it's an asset, and people will be recognizing not only Pensacola, but our naval installation that we've been having here for the past 75, 80 years. I think it's beautiful.
You can see Pensacola Wings of Gold here on TV5 at 10:35